It is week 3 of my surgery. Bankart, labrum repair, surgery, shoulder surgery. I know I said I'd give an update like 4 weeks, but like I feel it's very important to give an update week by week, at least in the very beginning, for anyone out there going through shoulder surgery. I can never say that word. But yeah, I'm here now, and I will tell you. Let's see the scar check really quickly. Here we go. So the scabs are gone pretty much. Looks like I just got some scar tissue that's gonna slowly blossom into something beautiful. I'll show you the back as well. The back isn't pretty much the same. Let's see, pretty much the same. No biggie. So I started work on Monday. It was about 4 days ago, and I'll tell you, it was hard. It was difficult, man. It was tough. I got to work late because I was struggling to put on a tight shirt, a button-down shirt. Forget about my pants. I could have buttoned my pants. It took me so long. The amount of strength you need to button your pants is actually surprising. But I got it. I finally got it, thank God. And I think it was tough. It was tough. Whatever. It was tough. Had to drive with one hand to work. Kind of scary because, you know, a lot of people drive with one hand all the time, but you have the option to use your other hand anytime you want, right? But I didn't. I had to use my left arm, and that's all I could use, and that's all I got. So kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie, kind of scary. But thank God I have the steering wheel knob to help me turn and stuff like that, kind of make it easier. If you need any tips for shoulder surgery recovery, the link is boom right there. And yeah, like the shifter is on the steering wheel on the other side, so it's like I have to go around to reach it, and it's really awkward and dangerous. But I'm getting used to driving one hand. I don't like it. I don't think I'll ever like it, but it's something I have to do to get to work. But it was, you know, I got to work late, but I got to work. And it's tough the first day. I was actually super exhausted as soon as I got to work. I fell asleep a couple times in and out of work. Like I kind of like dozed off, passed out, you know, and even my coworkers telling me you came in too early. You got to go back home. You know, you should go back home. I told them like, I gotta stay. You know, I gotta try. I gotta at least try. So I did. I made it throughout the day, and you know, as days went on, it got a little bit easier. So it's Thursday now. I've been at work for 4 days now, and it got a little bit easier and easier to adjust. And I'm finally kind of like working at 100% with one arm, if that makes any sense. So I'm doing the most I can with one arm, and it's not too bad, except, you know, work is work. But you know, I got some movement again. Like I can finally touch my ear, but I would have to obviously bend my head down. I can finally touch my ear, which is great. I'm not really lifting my arm yet, but the work desk I have is a little bit higher, so I'm like this at work. So like I'm gonna raise my arm with my other hand. I can kind of do that. And rest it on the table now without pain. So that's great. I've kind of upped my dead hang, you know, this thing where people do for recovery, for shoulder surgery and rotator cuff strengthening and all that stuff. That has been upped from 3 times a day to 5 times a day. And I'm doing a little bit of a bigger circle now than before, kind of preparing myself, giving it some more mobility, so like when I start physical therapy next week, I will be ready. I'm out the sling right now, but I'm not cleared to be out of the sling. I took the sling off to let it dry. I kind of did like 500 squats, and it's a little moist in there, so I'm letting that thing dry out a little bit. But you know, doctors say I can stay off the sling if I'm on like at home at my desk or something where I'm not moving it. So this is fine. But yeah, like pain wise, I have certain pains in the sling, which is shocking, right? I have pain in the sling, but it's from like, I think if I'm in a bad position for a long time, the pain will be there, and I'll just adjust my sling for my elbow to be more in or out, and I'll have this pain, this sharp pain, But as soon as I make that adjustment, and then all of a sudden my shoulder like kind of pops or something, like you hear like a popping sound, that pain just goes away. But you can never get used to that sound or that feeling. But once that pop happens, the pain is gone. I feel like it's like my shoulder kind of adjusting to the proper place again, sort of, with all the new labrum placement. Or it could be the threads from the anchors kind of like moving around on the labrum. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's nasty. It's nasty and it's weird. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I have a client at work, right? He had his shoulder surgery, arthoscopic shoulder surgery, literally 3 weeks, literally a month before mine. He had his on July 27th. I had mine on August 27th. And we are literally a month apart. And he's about 3 weeks ahead of me on recovery. And it's crazy. I saw him today and I saw his range of motion. It was back at like 95%. He was raising his arm all the way behind his head and it blew my mind. He had his first day of physical therapy was like yesterday or something. Crazy. I think the only difference that played a major part in his recovery is that he had like this mechanical machine that was raising his arms for him at a certain amount of degrees, and it progressed slightly every single day. It was like at 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, and it just kept going higher and higher and higher. So I think that was a major factor in his recovery, because his recovery is actually like amazing. It's like unheard of. But he's doing great. He's doing great. I wish I had that machine. Shoot. But then again, he had like a rotator cuff surgery, not a bankart repair. So it's a little bit different. So I think rotator cuff repairs, you know, depending on the tears, it's a lot faster than a labrum repair. I could be wrong. I don't know. I never had a rotator cuff repair. But, you know, I see from all the medical records and all the clients that I had with shoulder surgery, and it looks like most of them are rotator cuff tears, and it's quite common. Most people have them. They just don't know them, you know, because, you know, you can have a rotator cuff and not cause you pain, you know, for your entire life. But anyway, the recoveries for those were quite fast. We're looking at like 3 months to being like at 90%, and then for that 10%, it could be like, I don't know, another 3 months, who knows, but it's pretty quick. But yeah, it's nice to see. I could kind of see the future, like, oh wow, I could see him making that recovery, you know, like I can literally see myself there, you know, almost like kind of, not really, you know what I mean, okay. But other than that, that's been it. I know I said I'll make a 4-week vlog, but it's 3 weeks, so here it is. This is week 3, and next week I will see my doctor and he will clear me for the sling. I will not be in a sling by next week, and I will probably have my first physical therapy session, and yeah, I'm excited for that. Not really. And I have my recumbent bike coming next Wednesday, so I got a little bike that I could use, kind of get my sweat on and stay a little bit active, because I'm trying to at least lose weight. If I can't work out, at least try to do something to lose weight. I can't run and stuff, so like that's a pain in the ass. I can only walk for so long. I already did 500 squats today. I can't do any more. Like, can't spend my whole day doing squats, you know. So yeah, anyways, that's that short little update. Actually, it's kind of longer than usual. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'll see you on week 4. It'll be an interesting one. I'll probably be in a lot of pain, maybe not, who knows, maybe I'll be in tears. If I'm in tears, then I may not upload it. I don't know. No, I will. But there are 8,000 people watching these vlogs. 8,000 of you, and there's only 10% of you subscribing. I need you to subscribe right now. Hit that button. Stop playing. Hit that button. Hit subscribe and like right now.